just getting character. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be fishing out a car from the River Thames. We're going to be rebuilding it and then giving it to my nan. What the hell? Hello and welcome back, boys and girls. It's been almost a year. Well, it shouldn't have been almost a year, but yeah, I'll explain that in another video. But as you can see, we are at a different setting. This is actually, I'll probably blur all that out actually, because there'll be some weird guys that try and come and kiss me in bed and stuff. But
what do you mean by that?
Anyway, as you can see, my hat's really high, so you know we are on some serious business in this video. So yeah, today, well not today, about a month ago I actually moved house to something, well I say something, I don't really care about, so this part of the house I don't really care about, it's this. This is, wait, I need to do like a grand reveal. So, all right, is my hat still high, yeah? Yeah. Okay, good. As I said, we moved house, don't really care about this. This bit is, yeah, that's just things where we sleep. But this is the most important thing. It took me so long to find a house with a double garage. So this video is basically gonna be me going around the garage, showing you guys around the sort of foundation. I'm gonna be doing like a full build on this. I am gonna be talking about some of the things that we're gonna be doing, but also this video as well is to get you guys involved because obviously never built a garage before. People that are watching my demographic are a little bit older than me and some about my sort of age. So you guys have probably got garages and things like that. So you'll know exactly what to do in here. So I'm gonna give some ideas. You guys can tell me what you think. Tell me if there's anything I'm missing or anything that you think will look good. So when we actually first moved into the house as well, this door literally fell off. Myself and Ryan, who's behind the camera, turn it around. All right, that's enough. We actually changed the runners on this. So this side will be basically what I would deem as, yeah, side where we do the car stuff. So if you'd like to follow me in to my crevice. So yeah, luckily for this house, it wasn't underwater. We don't have to do a full rebuild on it. And we don't have to get Tavarish involved, so that's quite good. As you can see, we have got a divider in here. So this plywood obviously was already here. I've literally done nothing. There was just a lot of shit in here that we've moved out. And this is where I've been storing the TT. The TT is behind, show the TT. So the TT is actually not in great condition at the minute. It's blowing, well the exhaust is blowing, which is not great. Stop smiling. The TT needs a lot of work, so we need to get this started. So yeah, as I said, if you've got ideas, please post them down below. Come in. This, as I said, this is the plywood. This is all getting stripped out. The floor's in here as well. Apparently, well, I want to get a 2-post lift. One thing I do wanted to ask you guys is that if we were to have a 2-post lift, is it a good idea to have sort of 1 post here, 1 post here? Because it's not extremely wide here, and if you were to have it, you might find it difficult to be able to get the sort of wheels off from this side and maybe work on this side of the car. Or is it more advantageous? If anybody there has a double garage, you'd be able to let me know. Is it better to have it slightly offset, maybe sort of towards the side, so as you drive in, you sort of go around the corner a little bit and then you can get in, and then it's easy to get to all 4 corners of the car. I don't know, let me know what's the best idea. But yeah, need to have the garage floor checked to see if it's deep enough to be able to hold a 2-post lift, because I think it has to be a minimum of like 125 mil. We do have a fairly low roof. If we do have a 2-post lift, you can get these like half 2-post lifts. I'll put one on the screen just so you guys can see what I mean. It's built, well, it's built solely for places like this, like small garages. I think we're going to be boarding the top of it as well and painting it like white, potentially. A lot of people do paint them black, but I think if we paint that black, it'll be too sort of dark in here, and we'll need a lot of light to be able to actually physically see anything. And on camera, I don't think it's very good anyway. It looks nice, but it's probably really shit on camera. So we've got a plug socket here that I think works. Some glasses. These are the remnants of the broken door that we fixed. Yeah, it's not that exciting down here. For some reason, we've got like 80 litres of this glue or something. Don't know. There's lots of rusty nails everywhere. There's a mouse trap as well, because for some reason the mice here where I live like to climb up walls, and yeah, not going to touch that. The lighting situation in here is not great. I think we're going to do like new lights. A lot of the lights now people do in garages are, I'm going to get so many comments about people.
Get some hex ones.
Yeah, I do like them hex ones. And as well, you don't have to pay through the nose for them anymore because there's a lot of competitors, which means the pricing comes down. There's some doors here for some reason. I don't really know why the doors are here. As I said, I think I'm going to get this board at the top and then potentially insulate it to keep some of the heat in because it's really, can you see my breath? Yeah, it's really cold in here. Yeah, I want to be able to come in here and work, obviously throughout the evening, potentially, fixing cars, making videos. So yeah, I think I'm about changing these to the roller doors, just seem a little bit nicer. And also, if I was to have a car in here, you'll be limited to the height of which it could go up, because obviously the garage door, you'd have to have it short, which is a bit inconvenient, I guess. But yeah, this is it pretty much for this side. I've got some extra tiles and some worktops for some reason, I don't really know why. I could potentially use some of that, but again, not too sure. Right, we'll go next door, come on. This garage door as well needs to be fixed, so the one next door is a lot easier to use. Right, so in this side, this is what I would like. What's red? Yeah, this is a side that I'd like it to be sort of like the workshop, if you will. A lot of what you see in here was left, so anything to do with like the kitchen, so all of this stuff, it was all left. It's all going to be thrown out and started again. I have sort of tried. I got given these, so when I mean these, I mean like the shelving units or whatever they are. So these are like garage unit shelving units or something, I don't know. I've literally just put some of my, well, most of my cleaning products on here. I'd like to have in this corner, I haven't got water in here just yet, and I'd like to get water wired up to have like my Karcher or something hanging off the wall, and then I could just basically pull it out and obviously just wash the car on the drive. I won't have to sort of fish around like you normally would do for parts like this. We've just got random cupboards. I'm not too sure as to what they're for. I have tried to utilise some of the space. As I said, I've got all my cleaning products here. I've got these where we lay on because it's freezing. I've got some of my car parts here as well. I didn't realise actually how many car parts I actually had for the TT. So loads of car parts. I found as well a brand new set of calipers that I need to put on the car. So they're in there. These you would have saw from a previous video. These are just left over. I'm kind of one of them people that, you know, just doesn't get rid of stuff. Even though I've taken this off the car, physically don't need it anymore, but I've kept it for some reason. This is another one of them racking units I got given. Shout out to Greg. Again, I've utilised some of the space. I need to, yeah, sort it out. I didn't realise as well, look at all these. They are all number plates. Look, metal.
One for every occasion.
We've got, don't know if I can show you, my motorbike thing that I still need to fix. That was from like a previous video that I did absolutely ages ago. I would like to get that fixed, especially, you know what's good? We're getting like snow tomorrow. I'm meant to have loads of snow, and that would be so much fun because I've got a really long driveway now, so. We've got the OZ Racing GT Super, no, oh shit, I nearly fell. Super Turismo GTs. These are going to go back on the TT at some point, potentially in summer, but we need to do loads more to the TT to be able to get it up to scratch because it's literally a shed at the minute. So the plans for in here, as I said, is going to be like workshop. I've brought the toolbox, the Halfords Advanced, very nice, very sexy this is. Got it in the sale, got all the tools that I needed in there.
Everything?
Everything, and literally everything I need, apart from the hammer. But this will eventually obviously have tools in. It says as well, when you get this, you're meant to like keep it on a flat surface and stuff, and it shouldn't like move, so that's how you want it to be. Just,
it's not even moving. That's
solid, man, that is solid. There's a lot that needs doing to it. So again, electrics need to be looked at. If you have a look there, there's literally like live wires just hanging.
Safety.
Yeah.
But who could possibly be dumb enough to ignore all these warnings?
Right next to rusty nails as well. This guy, whoever here before, look how many fucking nails, bro. They're just nails everywhere. Oh, and then there's these. I don't know what they are. So yeah, as I said, this is very much the foundation of this garage build. There is obviously some companies out there, equipment for garages and things like that I'm going to reach out to. So if any of them want to get involved, or if anybody watching also owns a business that does garage stuff, I'll be more than happy to get involved. So if you guys are interested in what is going to be coming up on the channel, we now actually have a space to be able to work on the car, which I'm really excited for. Also, we're going to try and get some more people on the channel, such as Ryan behind the camera. I'm going to be teaching Ryan how to do services and things like that. So
yeah, that's nice. It's nice. Yeah, yeah, lovely. That's good. It's good.
It should be good. It should be quite funny. Somewhat chill, relaxing. You can laugh at us because chances are things will go wrong.
Everything.
Yeah. Please remember to like the video, comment and subscribe. Tell us what you want to see inside here as well. I'm excited. This is, I've waited a long time for this and it's finally here and I want to utilize it. So yeah, enough of me talking. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are excited, please hit the subscribe button. We've been slowly gaining the subscribers even though I've not been uploading, which is awesome. Hopefully you guys did enjoy your break, whether or not you celebrate Christmas or not, and you've had a good new year as well, and you've set yourself some goals for the year. I definitely have. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Josh. That has been Ryan. Show your face, Ryan. All right, that's enough. And that was our POV. Peace out, guys. See you in the next one. Or just talking to it. Just talking to it like that. Use it like a
Oh, I don't want to.
No, just be like, yo, hello.
Yo, family.
Yeah, watch your head.
Wash my head.
So, boys, this is Ryan. As I said, we are going to be working on.
What else did you expect?